shut off the AC and it died. I don't know. I guess there wasn't enough battery to actually keep it running.
Well, howdy folks. Sorry to interrupt your episode real fast, but I needed to tell you something about what's going on. You see, Leon's been in a secret competition with a YouTuber named Garageless. Now, if you've never heard of him, he also does crazy Fiero stuff. I know a lot of you have come on Leon's channel because of his Fiero. Well, I also needed to tell you about Garageless. He's got a 3.8 liter supercharged Fiero that does crazy stuff like this. Now our current race is taking us to 4,000 subscribers. For a long time, Leon and Garageless were neck and neck. Leon's Garage Adventures, Garageless, Leon's Garage Adventures, Garageless. Recently you guys put us ahead and we appreciate that, but we can't lose that lead. So please subscribe to Leon's Garage Adventures. Also, you need to check out Garageless because he does some really cool stuff. All right, back to the episode.
On this episode of Leon's Garage Adventures, we bought a bus. Okay, so we bought a bus months ago and forgot to film it. Oh, wrong one. I bought myself a disabled bus. A disabled bus. It was disabled when we bought it. So, you want me to stand in front of it so we can tell the story?
Yeah. It doesn't even need to run anymore now that we got the lope.
True.
But if you shut it
I was
off.
letting it run to charge the battery. Is that another lizard? I'm gonna catch you.
I'm gonna get you, bitch.
So, it has a ramp, or a lift, 55 fenders. It didn't come with that, we installed those. Another set of 55 fenders.
We're filming this way out of order. Can we just do it in order?
What's the order? I forgot.
So I was down at the junkyard.
Yeah. So here I am, walking through the junkyard, when I see this magnificent RV. That's not an RV, but it can be. So I thought to myself, these come with diesels in them. So I opened the hood all excited. I'm like, oh, an LS. Wait, an LS. So I'm like look at the heads. I'm like, there's an LY6 in this. Alright. Pull out some monies. Get it. Got back. I'm like, I thought it was a 6-speed, honestly. And then I was disappointed when I found out it was a 4L80. But that's okay. So I'm like, it had a really bad misfire. And so I'm looking down, like just checking everything out. I'm like, hey, what's that red tag on that thing? The Jasper rebuilt trans, like beautiful transmission. I'm like, oh, this is great. So ended up having a wiped out cam. We put the same cam that's in the 55 in it, so now it does some lopey. And that's it. This is basically as far as we've gotten. Let's check it out.
It took you about how long to do that cam? Because it's a bus.
It took like a week. Like way longer than it should have. But let me pop the hood and you can see what we're working with here. Yeah, this thing's a 2009.
So a community coach, for those that don't know, is a service that transports senior citizens around a town.
Yep.
So that, you know, it's got wheelchair access, a friendly driver to help them get to their destination if they need to go food shopping or whatever.
You're good at this filming thing, you should do it. Yeah. So we had to get it down there. And we did it inside of the bus.
Right.
In order to do, it was a wiped out lifter, so in order to do lifters on this, you got to pull the heads in the bus. Actually, the easiest part is from the inside, working on it going back this way. It's a little bit of a process to pull the tunnel out, the doghouse or whatever you call it.
Right.
So I'm not going to do that, but...
So inside, this whole shroud and surround comes out, and then you can access the top of the back 4 cylinders, basically.
You basically have to lay on your stomach and work on it. Yeah, so it looked like I was being lazy, but I wasn't. It's got, right now it's got 2 AC systems, one for the front, one for the back. It's got its own little, this is for the secondary AC, so it cools off the, what's it called, the, whatever.
Condenser?
Yeah. We're actually installing a 3rd AC system so that we can have one when it's driving, this one as well when it's driving, because they're both, you know, so it cools it down. And then we bought a mini split from Mr. Cool. I think it was at 9,000 BTU.
Yeah, 9,000 BTU Mr. Cool
basically,
Slim unit.
It was the smallest one that I could get, and it's still, by the time when I measured it all out, it's about 4 times bigger than what this area needs. So this thing should be freezing. It's also, it's an AC and a heater, but we can go over that. It's inside the bus.
So it has a normal door and then a lock so that it doesn't, you know, swing open
This
at
thing
you.
is super cool.
Yeah, we were messing around with it a lot when it was, well, new to here. New to
I say
us.
we fire it up and get the AC going because it's kind of hot out.
It does work?
Both of them, yeah.
Do it!
Yeah.
I forgot that I can just come right through here. Yeah, so there's vents, and I guess a lot of the upper AC system is back here.
You want me to make that not so loud?
Sure. It's got handrails all around, so you don't fall over if you're in transport. It was lined with seats, which fold down and then the backrests fold up. So there was seats on both sides of it. But since this is going to be more of an RV, there was no point in keeping all these seats in here.
Right now we're kind of using it for storage because we got so many other projects. But we picked up a fridge for it. I have a microwave sitting at the house that we're actually using at the house. Anyways, and here's the Mr. Cool AC unit. And basically what we're going to do is that top section, that's the inside unit, we're going to mount it up top over the doors. And then this bottom section, we're going to actually try to make a bracket and hang it up underneath, just like the other one is, out of the way. In the future, we're going to try to put a trailer hitch on it and use this to tow my big enclosed trailer. So we might actually add a turbo to it to get a little more power.
So it'll be super nice when traveling out of state to go pick something up, or 2 things with that big trailer. Because he'll be able to have a bed in here and all the creature comforts of home, along with good AC, and then this can work when he's not actually running the motor of the bus. And then with a 2-car trailer out back, or a single car trailer, he can just go pick up whatever project he needs, and now he doesn't have to pay for sleeping in a motel.
We're basically going to pick up, well, I have the generator. We're going to mount the generator somewhere so that it can be just like an RV, out on its own. Don't have to plug it in, or we can plug it in, either way. It's got a great radio and stuff in it too.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah,
I would turn it on and show you, but
copyright.
Copyright.
The AC is wonderful. It's freezing cold. It's just like any kind of mid-2000s van in here, if that makes sense. Everything functions as a normal vehicle up front. There's no specialty bus stuff other than this control panel that used to work probably the tailgate lift in the back.
Oh yeah, they pulled out some of the controller and stuff, so
we got to pull the rest of that out, scrap it.
yeah, we're working on it.
Too many projects.
It's like a 3500 frame. It's got dually, you know, over here. I like it. It's great. That's it. I don't know. What else?
Until we start building furniture to put in this thing and showing how to install the mini split AC system, this is kind of where we're at with this thing.
Just using it for storage.
Yeah.
We're actually trying to get a hold of another shed so we can put all the parts from this, the van, all that in one area for all the 55s. Because we've got, right now we have 5 55s and we've got what, 3 or 4 different places we're storing parts. So we're trying to get everything in one spot.
Yep. We're also trying to downsize some of Andrew's fleet
Yeah.
As a car comes in, we take what we need from it and then get rid of it as fast as I can.
Yeah, we got.
There's cars everywhere right now.
Yeah, we're trying to get rid of some stuff. But this thing's too good. We were thought about pulling the motor and trans out when I first got it, but it's too good. It's too good to pull apart. Well, if you enjoyed checking out the bus, then
You're weird. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. That's all there is to it. But you can like and subscribe and do whatever you want, and if not, then you don't have to. Have a wonderful day. Peace.
Should the cover art say Turbo LY6?
Question mark?
You want to do something really stupid?
Absolutely.
You want to hold that big ass turbo in the picture?
Yeah, I do.